Did you know that the average interview process takes around 24 business days? This doesn't even take into account the time before you get invited to your first interview. So if that's you, you're ready to quit your job and you start interviewing for roles, by the time you get offered a role and you give your notice, it's going to be at least a minimum of 6 weeks. Now, 6 weeks might not seem like a lot of time, but I can attest that 6 weeks feels like forever when you're ready to move on, you've given your notice, and you're done. I believe in proactively looking for your next job and not waiting till you're ready to quit to then start searching. Today, by the end of this video, you'll learn 3 practical and proactive tips to apply to your job search and find a job that you love. I'm Jenna, I'm founder of Own the Interview, and I've supported thousands of ambitious professionals with their interview preparation and career advice. If you are looking for relevant and simple tips for your career journey, then you are in the right place. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and make sure you also click the bell so that you're notified when I release new content. Are you ready to jump on the path to find your new dream job? If you're ready, type dream job in the comments below and let's dive straight into strategy number 1. I was told early in my career by one of my mentors to always think about what the job was that I wanted in 2 to 3 years from now. That would support me in then being able to determine what the job was that I was looking for to take now so that I was able to get the job again that I wanted in 2 to 3 years from now. So give yourself some space to think about what it is you actually want. What are your goals over this next year? What do you want to accomplish in the next 2 years or 5 years? It doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need to think 10 years out from now. In fact, you really don't even need to think 5 years out from now. Just think about what it is that you want and just give yourself the space to do that. And you'll be so much more focused when you're looking in that big open ocean of opportunities. Strategy number 2 is all about identifying what companies you'd like to work for. I encourage you to create a list of all the different organizations that excite you, that you can see yourself working at. Maybe they align with your values or you've heard good things about working at those companies. Create that list of, let's say, 10 different organizations. In reference to point number 1, you might not know exactly what it is that you want to do, the specific role, but you may have an idea of the different skills and different activities that you would be doing day to day. And so when you're looking at those organizations and then looking at their job boards to see what positions are available, you'll start to be able to narrow down what different positions hold those skills and abilities that you know that you want to bring to your job every day. Look, you might not know or still might not know what it is that you want to do. And if you're feeling this way, I encourage you to type in the comments below, don't know, just to show this community that they're not alone, you're not alone, and that we're all in this together, one step at a time, trying to figure it out what it is that we want to do. And again, this is going to be a great way for you to do that. I encourage you to stay connected with these organizations through Google alerts, through checking the website regularly at what jobs are being posted, maybe by connecting with current team members or people who have worked there in the past. And this is so that you always know what roles are actively being recruited for, that you're up to date on news that's happening in the organization, that's out in the media, so that you're prepared for when that interview does come about. Strategy number 3 is all around building your professional network. So I had mentioned in reference to number 2 that you should be reaching out to these employees of current organizations that you're interested in or past employees of those organizations. I really encourage you to go and meet with those people. I also want you to think about the different roles that you're interested in and start to identify people within your network or friends of friends that have those jobs that you want to do in the future. And look at their resume, look at their LinkedIn, look at what skills, ability, and experience they have and what you might need to make your resume fresh and up to date and exactly what's needed for the job that you want when the time comes. And meet with those people. Find out if they have any advice for you. Find out if they recommend that you do anything to give you a competitive advantage when a job does get posted. Really take action by meeting people and building that professional network to work towards that dream job of yours. So I know that networking can feel a little uneasy for some of you folks out there, so I've created a video all about building your professional network, and I'll make sure to leave it in the comments below for you to view and support you when it comes time to doing that yourself. If you found this video helpful to support you in your job search as well as your career journey, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Until next week, we'll chat soon. Take care.